Hey guys, Anna Alchemist of the Arts here. I feel very, very called to do this reading for somebody. It's going to be a rune-only reading, and this is somebody's message. It could be an ancestral message. It could be just the guidance you need to hear right now. As always, only take it if it resonates. This could be just for one person out there that just stumbles across this at some point in time. But I'm being told to do it, and I shall read it. So, because they're runes, this can be quite noisy. If you're wearing headphones, I would take them off. Let's just get into it. Okay. As always, I will just take any that land face down and remove them. No, I want them like that. And then I'll just arrange them into a grid, as so. Hopefully you can see them. I'm going to have to adjust the lighting. Okay. For some of you, there is something that you really haven't wanted to end. It's like you haven't wanted to let go of something in order to start something new. And what you don't see is that there is a really beautiful partnership coming in for you, or a reconnection. It's like you were stood at the center of so much uncertainty and you're just waiting, wondering what on earth to do and what's going to happen. But absolutely things are shifting and changing for you. And there is somebody, I almost feel like, rather than a new connection, I feel like this is a strengthening in a connection. It's like a newfound strength is bringing you two closer together. Now, this could be a friend, it could be a relationship, it could be somebody from your past. I don't feel like communication has been good for a while, and you could have just been waiting, just wondering what on earth was going on. For some of you, this situation really started to drive you into the ground, and some of you are still being really, really hard on yourself here with cannons pointing downwards, and they don't want you to feel like that. I feel like if you haven't done so already, but I feel like many of you had, this could have been a situation that really ground you down for some time, with Biakan pointing downwards. Pethro pointing upwards is saying to me that one of the most important things you can do right now is nurture your own cup, to fill your own cup, to nurture yourself, nurture your relationship with yourself, and prioritize some of that self-love and self-care. Now, self-love and self-care are very oversimplified sometimes and quite reductive, in that, you know, we might think, oh, I'll just put a face mask on, or I'll just, you know, I'll do this, or sometimes practicing self-love is saying, no, I'm not going to do that, or I'm not going to communicate in this way anymore. I am going to free myself from this energy because it's really weighing me down. And it's good that we've got Pethro in this position, if it's not in the upright. This one, in the way it speaks to me, is that you are either making the decision and have made the decision to reprioritize yourself, or that is what you need to do right now. Whatever this situation is, you are finding a newfound strength in your connection, but you do need to let an old way of something go. Something, it's almost like something has to die, something has to end in order for this rebirth to begin. You know, if we're holding on to the past, that can keep us very stuck. And I see you've almost got a choice here. It's like a choice between two different options, and it might be that there's multiple more options than that, but that's how it feels. And for some of you, it could feel like you're stepping through chaos. You could worry that the decision that you're about to make is going to cause these huge changes that perhaps actually won't be such a good thing. You could see how it could be good, but you could see how it could either, it's almost like, for some of you, this could be reaching out to somebody else. You could be sat wondering, like, yeah, this could change everything. This is the conversation that could change everything, and everything could go great, or this could just stop it all. And I think that's the energy. It's like not wanting something to change, but you know it needs to change in order for it to elevate, in order for it to go to the next level. Because there's all these seeds of potential here. There is this a deeper wish and such fertile soil for growth, for change, for new, for blessings, for abundance, and for good things to come into your life. But there is a resistance because this fear of change, and especially if this change involves somebody else, it feels like a co-creative situation. Some kind of change needs to happen within an already existing partnership or relationship. And there's a fear that having this conversation, bringing this truth to the table, it could either be the best thing that ever happened between you two, or it could just cause an ending completely, the ultimate full stop. I feel like that's your fear, because what I see here is beautiful things coming in for you. But the main message is to stop being so damn hard on yourself. You're really, with Kenneth pointing downwards, I'm just getting intuitively, you know, the communication between you and somebody else may not have been good at this time. And again, this doesn't have to be a romantic connection. This could be a friend. This could be somebody that you felt disconnected from, a family member, a sibling, a parent, a really close friend. And there needs to be some kind of conversation, some kind of truth, some kind of... It's like the cards need to be dealt. You need to put the hand down on the table in order for you to know where you're at with things. And that's a scary place to be sometimes. And I truly get that. But what I see is everything that you want stands on the other side of this truth. And the truth can always be the truth, accepting or expressing that truth to ourselves initially, the first person. We have to be honest with ourselves. But from that, often, we need to express that truth with somebody else, with other people. And it feels like that expression, it could be the expression of the truth of yourself. There could be a new aspect or a newfound awakening for some of you that you really want to share, to convey. And you're worried about how other people are going to receive it, especially the people close to you. But I'm getting here, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. And actually, holding back is what's restricting your growth here. You know, and pointing downwards, it's a restriction of growth. It's feeling hemmed in. It's feeling that energy of creation, and it just being stifled. And when I say the energy of creation, I mean I'm feeling that growth, that expansive energy, and it being held back. I think that's it. If this message is for you, you could have been holding back your truth self, expressions of self, or something you want to do or share for such a long time. And this is literally saying, now this is your moment. This is your time. Everything that you want stands on the other side of acknowledging or expressing this truth. And it feels like that needs to happen. I'm going to get... Wow. I was going to say I'll get one oracle card for you, and I'm going to take that one because it's just flown out, and that doesn't normally happen. Be the powerful space between opposite poles. Wow. That is incredible. We have, as I was expressing, like everything that you want, this beautiful bliss, this abundance, the gifts, this co-creative energy, and then the stillness, this lack of movement, in between the chaos, in between the change, in between this expression of truth, whatever that might mean to you. And at the center here, we have this, with the card, this literally sums up what I was saying. You know, you can see every single potential outcome, the black, the white, and every shade of grey in between, and the only thing at the centre of it is the truth. And that's the one thing that you know is purest of all, is that truth of you. come to that place of realization of the truth that it is you're holding on to, whether you need to express it or whether it just needs to be felt and expressed within you, accepted within you. And then I feel like you're going to get that growth, that new beginning that you've been looking for. It starts within you. Whoever this was for, I hope you receive it. I fully intend that you get whatever it is that you're looking for in the best and easiest possible way. Sending you all my love, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.